in Bucha.
Well, Mark, obviously Russia has been accused of, war crime, atrocities, massacre. And President Biden from the United States for the first time called the Russian attack as genocide. So what's the understanding from Russia about the accusation, in particular the Bucha killings? How is that possible? Hundreds of bodies over there, and when the Russian side said it's staged.
Yeah, that's not actually what the Russian government is saying, is that the situation was staged. It is a provocation. Quite clearly, like the hoax of the Snake Island martyrdom, like the fable of the ghost of Kiev, like the fake bombings of the Babi Yar Holocaust Memorial and the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, this seems to be another case of disinformation being presented by the US-backed Putsch regime in Kiev. The National Police of Ukraine announced on April 1st, one day before this atrocity scene was uncovered and announced, that they were conducting a cleansing operation in Bucha, seeking out Russian collaborators. This was announced on television, on their own website, there's no question. They announced that the Safari Commando was being involved in this. Further, we know that the infamous Boatsman's Boys were involved in this by videos that they uploaded to the internet themselves. This is led by the neo-Nazi Sergei Korotkik, who has previously filmed himself with the decapitated heads of migrants. His forces were asking each other whether it is okay to kill everyone without blue bands signaling relation to the Kiev regime military forces, and it was replied yes. So we need to know, in any serious, objective, impartial investigation without parties to the conflict being involved, needs to ask the questions: how many collaborators did this cleansing operation find, and what did they do with them? And how many of these bodies discovered are the result of Kiev regime's own forces summarily executing, quote, collaborators, unquote? Because we have already seen this often in Kiev, as reported by the Ukrainian press, Ukrainska Pravda, and by their own Rada members, that they are summarily executing the officials, including one of the Kiev regime's first peace negotiators, Denis Kiriv, openly on the streets of Kiev in broad daylight for supposedly being traitors to the regime. So there is a track record and history there, and this seriously needs to be investigated.
Brandon, what do you make of this Bucha situation? Obviously, Russia and Ukraine, you see